If only you would look beyond that limitation of love that you think you're feeling, or like he will open your eyes. It may be painful at the moment, but who doesn't go through pain? It's normal. After 2 months, you'll be alright. Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Franca, and on this channel we talk all things femininity, money, and level up. So today's video is just gonna be a little chit chat between you and I. I want to share with you some of the things that I wish I knew growing up as a young lady. Okay? These are some things that at a point I felt, experienced, and like it really had a toll on me those times. And I wish that, looking back, I wish that, oh, why didn't somebody just sit me down to school me and all these things? And it's okay, because it's not all the time that you have people bowing for you, and it's okay. That is how life itself teaches us. So the first thing I wish I knew was that it's okay to feel socially awkward at times. That there are times that you feel totally awkward and disconnected from society, either because somebody had looked down on you or because you really feel like you are not that refined. So I have a very humble beginning. If you watch my previous videos, you see that I have a very humble beginning. Okay, I haven't gotten where I want to be yet, but at least I thank God He's glorifying Himself. However, there were times that people around me really looked down on me. One day somebody told me that I am a social misfit. That statement really broke me, like it broke me into pieces. But I thank God for those moments, because those are the moments that really gave me a perspective into who I really was at the time and who I wanted to become. And I took those words, those painful words, those rejecting words as a challenge to prove them wrong. That the fact that you have a very humble beginning doesn't mean that you can become somebody. So maybe right now you are in the same situation that somebody is looking down on you, somebody is making you feel less of yourself. Just don't take it, don't settle at that place. Encourage yourself and move forward, because it is not the beginning of the race that matters, it is the end. The second thing, and this is really like, it was really devastating to me, is that loneliness is normal. Okay, at times you are going to feel lonely. I mean, very and extremely lonely. Especially me being an introvert, that I hardly made friends. I have a lot of friends, but you know what I mean. Introverts have friends, but they hardly make friends. I felt very lonely at a particular point in my life, especially late teenage to early 2022. Those were very lonely moments. It wasn't because I wasn't having people in my life, but I don't know where that kind of loneliness came from. Even till now, I still feel so lonely. But the mistake I made was connecting with toxic people because I felt lonely. You should know that it's okay to feel lonely, but that loneliness made me connect to people I shouldn't connect with. It made me aggravate towards toxic people. It made me go to people I know I shouldn't be bonded with. And those were the times I made some of the grievous mistakes I regret today in my life. So if you are lonely, it doesn't mean you should go to people you know you shouldn't be bonded with. Pray about it and find something that you know that you enjoy doing. Distract yourself, and that moment of loneliness wouldn't consume you, but it would rather make you blossom. It would rather teach you how to survive even when you are away from home. The third thing I wish I knew was that affection isn't the same as love. Okay, I mean romantic love. So you see that you get to school and you meet these people, that you meet this person that you work with all the time, you are friends with, and all of a sudden you develop love for the, like, affection for the person. And most of the time it's just brotherly affection, it's nothing more. So they propose and you say yes, and in the long run you realize that you are not that attracted to them. So even if you think that you've fallen in love with someone, take your time. Because brother bestie thing, it's not really worth it most of the time. Because as a woman, your taste changes whilst you grow. Your taste changes. You see things, they change. Don't limit yourself to that corner. Don't pin yourself down because I have met this person, I was working with him, I fell in love. I cannot look elsewhere. Pray about it, because most of the times God has a better plan for you. And if only you will look beyond that limitation of love that you think you're feeling, like He will open your eyes. It may be painful at the moment, but who doesn't go through pain? It's normal. After 2 months, you'll be alright. and you step into a more comfortable situation. You step into what God really wants for you. And this number 4, it happens a lot. And that is, if God doesn't support a relationship, my sister, forget it. He knows best. He knows the heart of the person that he wants to be with. And so at times when you meet this person, you say, oh, I love them. But you realize in your heart that the Spirit of God isn't giving you that chance. That God doesn't want you to bond with the person. Instead of asking why, okay, because most of the times you may not get a reason, but God knows. God knows the heart of the person. So you just have to drop it. Because if God doesn't support a relationship, He knows why. And it will only end in tears. I mean it. I mean it, and I'm speaking from experience. If God doesn't support a relationship, you know in your heart that the Spirit of God isn't giving you the way. He knows why, okay? And it will only end in tears if you say that, oh, I love the person. God loves you more. And He has somebody who even loves you better than the person you currently see, okay? So like I always say that look beyond that limitation, look beyond the pain and what you are standing to gain if you stand that moment and allow God to make the choice for you. Number 5 is that abuse is not only physical. So there are a lot of women out there who are going through emotional abuse that they take normal, like they take as one of the normal things. But one thing that we fail to realize is that emotional abuse is even more painful than physical abuse. If somebody is insulting you, making fun of your integrity, speaking to you harshly, raising their voice at you, and saying so many demeaning things about you to other people, but because he hasn't raised the hand to touch you, you think that is not abuse, then you really don't like your mental health. And this happened most of the time to me. But I was so naive that I thought that, oh, the person was doing it out of love. No, it was real abuse. So perhaps you're going through that. You need to rethink it, pray about it, and ask God the way forward. You should not stay in a relationship where you are abused. I made a video last year, somewhere, I don't know, it's almost a year now, but I never posted that video because, I don't know, I was so, the kind of passion with I was speaking, I was so angry about a lot of things that people do in relationships that we take for granted, like the person trying to change you to become something they suit. At the beginning, they will tell you that I love this about you, I like it the way you are, and then they start changing you in a way that you are going to lose yourself. That is a big red flag, okay? If you know you're not comfortable in that, don't be naive. I am saying that I thank God that I was naive then, but now, even though I look calm, I'm not that kind of naive girl anymore, and you should stand for what you want. Standing on the promises of God, be aligned with the promises of God. I have a lot of things to say, okay? I have tons of things I wish I can share as I was growing up, but ladies, let's put it here. I may come back with part 2 of this video, okay? And kindly watch my previous videos, subscribe to my channel, and let's grow together as a family. Thanks for watching. Till I see you next time. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.